Hey guys, what's going on? CardFoundations here with another sleight of hand related tutorial, and as you see from the title, this is the Shapeshifter color change, and this is what it looks like. You take the top card, or really any card, you place it on top, and all you do is you take your card, and then you just bend it, and it changes just like that. So that is the Shapeshifter color change. Now, before I actually teach you the move, let me do some pros and cons. Pros, it's 100% angle proof. You can change any card into really any card you want, although it's second from the top. You get to pick what that is. So you have pretty much full control. The downside to this is, I want you to watch carefully. So the color will change, but look at the card. Right now it's lying facing that way, the long way. I'm going to do the change. And now it's facing that way. So that's a bit of an inconsistency there. That's why it's called the Shapeshifter, but people usually don't notice that. If you didn't notice it, neither will they. So that's pretty much the only negative or con I can think of. So it's a pretty good color change. I would recommend learning this. This is my second favorite color change, next to like the pass color change, which I will teach you eventually. So here's how you do it. So I'm just gonna start by like taking whatever card's on the top. You can like control a card to the top. Doesn't really matter, but what you're going to do is you're going to show them the card, doesn't matter what it is whatsoever. As you're showing this, what you're going to do is you're going to get a break under the first card on the pack. And how I like to do that is just push it off with my thumb, like that. So I just pushed it off, then put my pinky here, and push it back. So you see I get a little break, so again, push, and then pull back, and you get a break under your pinky. And you do this all with the misdirection of showing your card, so bam, I already have my break. If you feel like you need more cover, there's more people surrounding you, do that. Risk kill, get your break. So risk killing is just, face towards you, push, pull, and you have your break. This is pretty self-explanatory, just practice it a bit and you'll get it naturally. So again, card, break. So now you have your card and your break. What you're going to do is you're going to take your card and place it on top of the deck while still holding your break. So now you have a break over two cards. So once you're in this position, all you have to do is take it and slide both cards off. So what you want to do this pretty fast. So you just take your card and bam, you just removed both cards. And what that's going to leave you with is a card face up. And if I turn it over, it's another card face up. So they're back to back. So let me just cut the deck. Card, break, collect both of them back to back. Now this is the hard part of the move. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it, but it's a lot of experimentation. So what you do is, this is the grip. You take your other hand, the one you don't use to hold the deck, and place it on the two corners, the pips where the numbers are, or the letters or whatever. And use your thumb and middle finger to hold it. So just approach the deck, thumb, middle finger. And once that's in place, you can remove your other hand while still holding the deck and take your thumb and middle finger and put it here. You'll know which is which because it just feels comfortable. If you do it the wrong way, it won't look good and it won't feel comfortable. So you have your two cards, approach, thumb, middle finger, thumb, middle finger. Now, the move is basically, all I'm doing is with applying pressure a certain way, I'm just turning over the card 180 degrees, so it looks like it changed. But I'm doing this very quickly. So what you do is, once you're in this position, your other hand, the one that's not being really used, is going to stay in place on those two corners. It will not move. Their job is to keep the cards still, so do that. And with the other thumb and middle finger, all you're going to do is bend the edges, and you're going to bend them towards yourself, so it like flexes out towards the spectator. So you're not incaving, you're out caving, convex. I don't know what it's called. So just practice doing this over and over and over. Keep doing that. And the way you do it is, once you do this, you just let go, and if you do it right, it will spin. And you have to do this pretty fast or else it won't work. And the only tip I can really give you is just apply pressure to the card, and you're going to let go with your middle finger a split second before you let go over with a split second before you let go with your thumb. So you let go, and that motion will cause it to turn. Lots of physics stuff I can't really explain, like rotational kinetic energy. You can do the math if you want, or you can just like bend. Just keep working on this. You might get like 360 degrees where it like actually goes back to the 9. That means you're doing it too forcefully. You might only get like half, like 90 degrees. That means you have to do it more powerfully. In that case, you just have to keep practicing, get used to it. The only other tip I can give you is sometimes you'll notice you're doing this, you feel like you're doing great, and then it gets stuck on your finger and nothing really happens on your index finger. So when you're practicing, just take your index finger and curl it around your middle finger. This will have it out of the way. Doesn't really affect the move, works just as well. But once you're able to control the move, put your index finger back just because it looks natural. So again, you just bend it, let go from both, and it changes. Again, just keep experimenting. That's the only way to get it. And in terms of presentation, all I would do is just show your card, use it as misdirection for the break, quickly take 2 cards, and then get in position as fast as you can, then do 1 bend, 2 bends, change. So I'd recommend 2 bends and a change. You could just have like no bends and just bam. And just one last thing, when you're pulling back and letting go, you just want to like kind of like move your hand as you let go to your right or left, depending which hand you use. So I'm just gonna pull down and to the right, and you could like do the exaggerated motion, and it will also work if you want to do that. Just pretty much experiment. This is one of those moves that I hate. I hated learning. It took me like a full hour to learn, which doesn't sound like much, but you know, I learned pretty quickly. I expected to learn it in like 10 minutes. So this move was pretty annoying to learn, but if you practice for like 2 hours, I guarantee you can get it. And once you're good enough, another reason why this move's awesome is you can do it with more than 2 cards. Let's say I take 4. You just do the same thing, although of course you're going to apply more pressure since it's 4 cards. It's a lot harder. And you see it changed, and the top 3 cards are now turned over. You can do that as a ace production. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, just experiment, rewatch the video for tips. That's really all I can tell you guys for now. If you have questions, make sure to comment them below. I can answer you guys. I'll try to be as helpful as I can through comments, even though, you know, they're Google+, but whatever. So please like the video if you did, and this channel is on the rise, guys. So I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.